Hello everyone, it's your girl Asia from the Rant Fangirl channel. I am back with another video for my series for the Degrassi couples I cannot stand. The couple for this video will be no other than Clare and Drew. I absolutely hated when Degrassi tried to make Clare and Drew into some type of relationship. I was completely against it. Even though the storyline did have drama and it was messy, because I like teen dramas. And for me to watch a teen drama and watch it, there needs to be mess, there needs to be drama. And I feel like that's what that storyline gave me. But I was not a fan of them becoming anything more. Like, Claire and Drew just never made any sense to me. Like, on why the Degrassi writers were trying to make them into a relationship. Like, they literally, they were just gonna make sure they give Claire every fucking storyline you could think of. Like, there's not a storyline I can think of that this bitch didn't have in her, as her time in the Degrassi series. She had every fucking storyline you can think of. It was so annoying. I did not think, I don't think they should have done this. I just don't. Like, I feel like with Claire, I feel like she was trying to make it seem like Eli was the devil, when if she felt like she couldn't do long distance, whenever she was on the phone with my nigga, she should have told him that and it could have broke up. To leave my nigga a voicemail and think that's the proper way to do it, I definitely agree with Eli. It's wrong. After everything we've been through together as a couple, you don't have the comedy scene to at least tell me, hey, can you come down to Canada? It's really important. I need to talk to you. As fast as he booked a flight to come to fucking Canada to see why she broke up with him, she couldn't tell him to come down there so they could talk. She could have broke with my nigga face to face. But at the end of the day, y'all are, I just feel like in that situation, Claire was wrong. She was completely wrong. She was wrong as fuck. I just feel like the whole Claire and Drew thing just kind of happened out of nowhere. Like, this, I guess they kind of teased it in the episode where Bianca and Drew break up and Drew and Claire randomly kiss. Off top, I hated that because it's like, why did they put Drew in just random ass relationships after he broke up with Bianca? That's literally what his character was. He was a supportive character. His character did absolutely nothing but date at this point. He was involved with Zoe, involved with Claire, involved with Becky. They were on and off. Like, it was just stupid. Like, anybody who knows me knows I absolutely hated how the Degrassi writers did Drew as we reached season 13 and 14. Like, they gave my homeboy no storylines. They completely derailed his character. He wasn't even important anymore. Like, they just said fuck him. Like, they really did nothing with Drew. And I just feel like, to me, that was just so fucked up. Like, it was just so fucked up that they did him like that. Because, I don't know. I just feel like Claire and Drew, I just don't get the hype. Like, for those who say they prefer those two over Claire and Eli, I just don't get it. Like, yeah, I guess it's like it felt good to see Claire with somebody else. I mean, I guess. But I really didn't care. Like, I feel like Claire and Drew didn't have any chemistry to me. All they had was just sexual tension. Y'all try to make it seem like there was emotion or something like that deeper. No, it was just sexual tension. Like, they liked each other when they sexually. Like, y'all are so funny to make it seem like they're like a better couple than her and Eli. I mean, Claire and Eli's relationship wasn't perfect, and that's one of the main things I can say I really liked about their relationship, that it wasn't perfect. But I like Claire and Eli. Are they overrated? Yes. Did I see them? Were they shown too much in Degrassi? Hell yeah. But I liked them. They were cool for what they were at the time in Degrassi. But I feel like, as far as Claire and Drew are concerned, that just kind of happened out of nowhere. It was so fucking random. I hated everything about the relationship. Like, I really feel like Claire tried to use Drew as a plot device for why she had to break up with Eli. Like I said in the last video, I feel like everything Claire did with Drew was payback and revenge because Eli kissed that girl in college. And at that point, when he was telling her what happened, if she felt like she couldn't be with Eli because he cheated, then you could have broken with my homeboy right there. But to give my nigga another chance and then, like, do y'all not see how wrong Claire was when it came to the whole Drew situation? Like, she literally was following for a whole other nigga while she was in a relationship. And yet, y'all try to make it seem like she wasn't wrong. I just feel like she was wrong for everything that she did in the relationship when it came to her and Eli. Like, if she did not like the long distance, couldn't stand that her and Eli could not see each other, she should have communicated that. It's crazy how this bitch would open her mouth for everything else, but yet she did not open her mouth for how she truly felt. Like, she never told Eli she felt alone. She never told Eli she was sad. She never told him that. Instead, she waited till he come down to Canada when she broke up with him over voicemail to express all of that. You couldn't call him down and tell him that face to face after everything you and this nigga been through. You at least owe him that, period. Like he said, I understand long distance is hard, but if you feel like you could not do it, I really feel like Eli wouldn't understand. And I feel like when he came back season 14, they could have worked what they needed to work out. Because now he's no longer in college. He's out for summer or whatever fuck he was out for. They could have worked on their issues. But in season 13, for her to break up with this nigga over voicemail, to this day, that shit always pisses me off. And then for her to try to say he wasn't there when she had cancer, like, hello? Y'all don't remember those first episodes in the beginning when Eli was there? Eli was there. He was there. He was there from the moment she got cancer to the moment she was in readmission. So I don't know what the writers was trying to make it seem like, that Eli was a bad boyfriend or whatever it might be. But Eli was never a bad boyfriend. Maybe in the beginning, but eventually down the road, he got his shit together. I feel like if Claire would have voiced everything that was bothering her, I definitely feel like Eli would have understand. He's mature now. I just feel like he would have understand. For her to try to use Drew as a reason, to try to use him as an excuse for why she did what she did, it's just pathetic. Like, she did what she did with Drew for payback to hurt Eli, because she knew it would hurt, and she wanted him to hurt. Like, I don't, for all those to say, oh, why do people shame her for moving on? I don't have a problem with Claire moving on. I just feel like how she did everything was wrong. And I have an opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion, and I can say that. I feel like how she went at everything was wrong. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, she literally, like, Drew just told her something, talking about, he chased the rat for me. Girl, what? What the hell? What are you talking about? I just feel like she could have gave my nigga Eli more credit. Like, I feel like she could have, like, expressed how she was truly feeling. Like I said, she opened her mouth for everything else, yet she couldn't open her mouth to say how she truly feel. If you knew your ass could not do long distance, if you knew you couldn't handle the pressure without seeing your man every day, and all this and all that, you should have told Eli long distance is not for you. You don't think y'all would survive long distance. And y'all know what's so stupid? They broke up because of that, and then in season 14, they literally were going to do long distance. When they was in game, she was going to a whole different school, and Eli was going to continue going to school in New York. So I'm thinking, like, I don't get it. This is stupid. I don't get it. So her and Eli broke up because of long distance, but then in season 14, they were able to manage to make it work. That makes no sense. That's why season 14 is stupid. I know this is becoming a whole, like, side rant, But let me get back to why I can't stand Claire and Drew. I just don't like this ship. I just don't like anything about it. Like, Claire literally did everything. Like, she literally broke up with Eli just to be with Drew, just for him to say, I'm not going to be your rebound. Because that's exactly what he was going to be. Like, Claire, you are so stupid. She's so retarded. Drew should never got involved in anything between her and Eli. He should have never got involved. He should have told her straight up, if you want to be with me, you need to break up with Eli, period. Not break up, not use me as a reason for why you don't want to be with him. Like, it's a difference. I feel like Claire used Eli for a reason why she didn't want to be with Eli. Well, honestly, she just didn't like the long distance. That's the real reason why she really broke up with Eli. But she tried to use Drew as an excuse for why she broke up with Eli. Like, girl, come on, keep it 100. You broke up with Eli because you didn't like the long distance, but you used Drew as an excuse for why you did what you did. And then Drew was considering dating Claire until Dallas said she'll be your rebound, like how Zoe was for yours. She's going to use you. So he told her no. And then literally after that, that was the end of them. So I have a question. They did all of that just for them not to even become a couple? That makes no sense. Like, that was stupid. Like, that's why I always laugh at that scene, because it's like, what they do all this for it not to become something afterwards. And then how she tried to come after him and try to make it seem like he used her. Eli, come on, man. Claire she loves to play the victim so bad. She plays the fuck out of being a victim. She's such a drama queen. How did Drew use you when he told you why he didn't want to be with you? I don't think he owed her an apology. I don't think he owed her shit. It was both of their decision to have sex. It wasn't like he told her, get your ass on that couch so we can fuck. They wanted to have sex with each other. So why should he give her an apology for something they both wanted to do? She shouldn't have sex with someone who she knew wasn't going to fuck with her like that if he was going to be her rebound. She's the dummy. I just don't get why I don't think he owed her an apology. That's just my opinion. Like, the way she literally attacked my nigga, talk about you used me and he ruined everything. Girl, what did he ruin? He Claire just gets on my nerves. Oh, I cannot stand Claire. Like, I literally cannot stand her. She's so annoying. She's so whiny, judgmental. She is so irritating. Like, no cap. When I watch Degrassi, I always roll my eyes because I hate seeing that bitch on my screen. She is one of the most annoying characters, and y'all like to say she's overhated. No, she's perfectly where she's at. She's so irritating. She's so annoying. Like, the way she tried to come at Drew was just so unnecessary. Like, why was she attacking him? She acting like he didn't tell her why he was not going to fuck with her like that when it comes to relationship. So again, I do not understand why he was giving her an apology. They were never friends. They never talked. They didn't even talk after that. She didn't have to talk to him until she thought she was pregnant with his baby. And I really cannot stand that storyline because they randomly put Drew with Becky, which is also another couple I'm going to talk about because I literally despise that relationship. I cannot believe what the Degrassi writers were thinking. What the fuck were they thinking when they put Drew and Becky together? What the hell were they thinking? I really cringe when I see Drew and Becky on my screen because it's just so disgusting. Like, so long story short, Claire get a call from the doctor saying that her whatever pregnancy test came back positive and she was pregnant. Season 14 opened up. She told Drew she's pregnant. It's like in season 14 they try to make you forget that her and Drew had sex. Like, I didn't understand the dialogue. So was Claire pregnant based off the only one time her and Drew have sex, or did they constantly have sex with each other? Because that's what was really rambling in my head. Like, how many times did they have sex with each other? Because that just never made sense to me. And I feel like I feel like that whole baby daddy drama was really unnecessary for Degrassi. Like I said, it was drama, it was messy, so I liked it because of that specific reason. But I thought the storyline was just a mess. It was everywhere. It was just stupid. Claire not knowing who her baby daddy was just messy as fuck, and it was just chaotic. How do you not know who you had? How do you not know who you slept with? Like, how do you not know who the father of your baby is? Like, I just don't understand why she didn't let Eli and Drew run a DNA test. Why didn't she do a cotton swab? Why didn't she just do that to see who the baby father is? Because you would think she's been going to the hospital to get ultrasound since the moment she got pregnant. So how is it just in that one ultrasound season 14 she finds out the baby isn't Drew's? That makes no sense. Everybody and their mama know the writer should have made it Drew's baby. It just makes sense because that's what she was fucking on. That's who she was sleeping with once her and Eli broke up. To make it Eli's baby made no sense because if you're telling me at the end of those episodes in season 13 that she was pregnant, her and Eli possibly couldn't have had sex. Like, she not carrying kittens, my nigga. She carrying a baby in her stomach. So that didn't make sense. We know her and Eli didn't have sex. The fuck? He told her he wanted to be with her, but we know they didn't have sex. So season 14 was just, it was just too much. Like, they were just doing too much with the whole pregnancy thing. And then for Eli to not remember that her and Drew had sex was just stupid. And I definitely feel like Eli anger was towards the wrong person. Like, when I watched season 14, he was so mad at Drew because he got the woman that he loved pregnant. But at the end of the day, his anger should be towards Claire because that's like, to me, that would be betrayal. If I was Eli, I don't know if I would want to be with Claire again. Like, I'm not even gonna cap. It's one thing for me to come back to town and see that you slept with him, to be carrying this nigga baby in your stomach. I don't know if I could get over that. So I was happy when he laid down like a boundary saying that he wants to be with her. I don't want to be with you and Drew. And I can't accept the fact that if I'm going to be with you, I'm going to see him every day. So I was glad that he set that boundary and let her know that I'm not sure I could do this right now because I'm not really comfortable seeing this nigga every day when I know you and him had sex. I'm just not cool with it. And I definitely agree. I feel like his anger was towards the wrong person. Drew got put in the middle of their relationship drama because Claire put him there. Claire was the one who did the act. Period. Claire was the one. Claire was the one who broke up with Eli and slept with Drew. Her sleeping with Drew caused her to get pregnant. So off top, Eli's anger was directed towards the wrong person because he was mad at Drew when he really should have been mad at Claire because at the love of your, as the love of his life, she really like went low as fuck. Like, she really went low. Like, there was multiple ways she could have hurt Eli if she really wanted payback. But to sleep with somebody else and then get pregnant by him, girl, you doing too much. Like, I would have left Claire where she was at if I was Eli. Like, I would have left her ass where she was at. She was just doing too much. Like, she was all over the place. Like, just doing entirely too much. Like, that whole storyline was just everywhere. And that's why I do not like this whole Claire and Drew thing because it just was too much. They should have left it like what it was after he apologized and all the other bullshit. But to do something where she might be carrying his baby in her stomach and she don't know who her baby daddy is, it was just too much. Like, at this point, Degrassi was doing entirely too much. That storyline took up all the screen time in season 14. It was ridiculous. Like, excuse me, that screen time could have went to other people who didn't have storylines or didn't get to do as much. Yet they wanted to give all that screen time to a storyline that was stupid. I just don't get it. But yeah, that's what I gotta say for this video. I'm not a fan of the whole Claire and Drew relationship. I will never ever be a fan. As many times I watched Degrassi, I think it's dumb. I think it's stupid. They didn't have any chemistry. If we all being honest, Drew was at his best when he was with Bianca.